Hey there, venue owner. My name is Kristen Binford. I own a wedding venue myself. We're actually just about 45 minutes west of downtown St. Louis. And you might already know this, but in case you don't, I served as a business coach to hundreds and hundreds of wedding venue owners across North America. But I wanted to pop in your feed today and talk about the topic of tipping points. Now, you might be saying, Kristen, what do you mean tipping points? Where are we going here? Um, After coaching so many venue owners, I've been thinking just the last few days about what are the things that, now at this point, I think we've probably had well over 2,000 conversations with venue owners around the country and across North America. And there's just been some common themes. There's some things that I routinely hear venue owners before there are coaching clients saying. There are some things, some themes that routinely pop up of what I'm noticing that they believe about their business or about their marketplace or about their ideal client. And what's been percolating with me and why I wanted to pop in here with you today is just how the contrast between those early conversations and the conversations, for example, with graduates of our program, with our mastermind clients, and how different they are. And so I wanted to share some of those things with you today. Now, if you're here with me live, comment hashtag live, catch us later, go ahead and comment hashtag replay. But my goal for you in this quick video and this quick training today is really to start to just knock on the door or open the door into some areas of opportunity, some areas of thinking that may be completely blocked, completely shut down, that you're not even noticing. So what I want to help you do first is just notice what might be holding you back. And in my experience, that's where these tipping points come, is venue owners so often when they come to us or kind of at this spot, there's something that's holding them back. And once we kind of crack that door open, now there's more to it than we're going to be able to do one quick video here. But once we crack that door open, there's a lot more opportunity on the other side. So now what I am going to be sharing, another way to frame this is just what are the myths that so many venue owners believe that are keeping them stuck or holding them back. Some of these are sneaky. Some of them may feel very true to you. But what I want to encourage you to do today is just be open-minded to what if this was the big thing holding me back? What if this was one of the big things that unlocked more opportunity in my business? Okay, so if you don't, I would grab a quick sheet of paper. I think there's going to be some actionable things for you to jot down and give some consideration to yourself today. So, the before, when we talk to venue owners, like I said, those 2,000 or so calls that we've had over the years with venue owners, what are some of the things that we hear? And even these are some of the things that come up as I'm coaching other venue owner coaching clients. One being just the belief. These are going to all be beliefs, right? And what you believe impacts the actions that you take or choose not to take in your business, right? So I hear things like, oh, I have to do it all myself. It's only me, Kristen. I'm doing all the things. I'm scrubbing the toilets. I'm doing the tours. I am flipping the venue. I am, right? Like it's this belief, and this may not be true for you, but it is for a lot of people, that I have to do it all myself. Another one that I hear come up a lot is no one will care about my business as much as I do. Whew. I tell you what, I hear that a lot from venue owners. And I understand as an owner of your business, that could feel very true. Like no one's going to love it like I do. No one's going to care as much. No one is going to be as innovative. No one is, right? There can be a lot of kind of forms that this could take. But if you're believing that, wow, that's putting a lot of pressure on you as the business owner, number one. Number two, team members today don't want to just be a cog in the wheel. They want to bring, players especially want to bring value to the team and the organization. So if you're believing no one will care as much as I do, and I know a lot of venue owners do feel that way, I'm going to tell you that's a limiting belief, my friend. I can tell you that we have so many people here at my venue who care at least as much as I do. And I would tell you in some ways, they care even more because they have gifts that I don't have. So for example, my landscaping manager, he cares even more than I do about the landscaping because that's his gift. That's his talent. My venue manager cares even more about the details than I do because she knows that's the value that she brings to the team. So no one will care as much as I do. Not true, my friends. No one will do it better than me. Sometimes this shows up for venue owners. That can sometimes come from a place of ego. Sometimes it comes from a place of feeling like they need to be the one, or you might feel like you need to be the one to do all the things because you're trying to take care of everyone else in your business, but that can get really tiring. Another couple I have here that come up from time to time. I always need to be there. This thought that wedding days will fall apart without me, or I have to be the one to do the tours, or I have to be the one to answer the email. Almost all of those things in my business now at this point. So we've been in business for over 10 years now. We do over 100 weddings a year. Almost all of those things are someone else on my team. Truthfully, at this point, I'm working probably 2 or 3 hours a week in the venue business, and that is mostly coaching my team. Now, that's a very important role. I'm still plugged in. I still know our couples. I still care as much as I've always cared, but I also know that I don't always need to be there. And I say that because when you believe that, number one, it's hard to let somebody else on your team step up and take responsibility and lead. But it also means that this is where burnout can live for so many venue owners because they feel like they need to be there and they need to do all the things, either because they're going to do it better than anybody else on their team will do it, or from a place of responsibility to the business or to the couples. I have a belief that by having our team of folks, and it's not just me, we're actually serving our couples even better. Another one that pops up from time to time, and if any of these resonate with you, I would highly encourage you to just jot them down. I have to always be available. This is one of the ones that for me, it has been a growth edge for sure, feeling like, okay, I need to always be available to my team. So many venue owners, maybe you feel this way, are I have to always be available to my couples. I have to always be available to a couple who might want to book. I have to always, and what this looks like for venue owners that I see, and this doesn't work, it's where burnout again lives, is this, I have to be constantly connected to my phone. I need to be looking at my email. I need to respond within 5 minutes. I text with my couples. My friends, you don't have to do any of those things, and you can run a successful business. And I can say that with confidence because we check our email once or twice a day. We don't text with couples. And so I know it to be true. But if you believe I always have to be available, that's robbing you from time and attention with your family, with your spouse, with your friends. It also creates this just energy of being always on. And again, that's just where exhaustion lives. 2 more quick ones here that I hear come up from time to time. I have to because of money, right? So what I mean by that is I have to be the one to do all of the things because the business isn't making enough money yet. I understand the root of where that comes. And if you're feeling like that, I also just want to remind you that what we all sell as venue owners are high ticket expiring dates. And it can be really easy to feel like I have to do all of the things. And sometimes, more often than not, I would say people are very good at being busy, doing all the things, marking the things off of their to-do list. But what falls off the plate and what people forget is that your time is valuable, and you should be spending that valuable time on the highest revenue producing opportunities. So if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't pay to get any help in the business because financially the business isn't doing as well as it needs to be, but that means that you're not actively marketing the business. You're not spending your time on tours. You're not converting more of those tours because you're the one who is scrubbing the toilets or mowing the grass or pulling all the weeds, right? Like those things need to be done too. But we need to remember as venue owners that our time, I mean, if you sell your Saturdays for $3,000 or $5,000 or $12,000, you spending that hour on marketing your business, you spending that hour on doing the tour, we need to be spending our time on what has the possibility of producing the highest results and return on investment of our time. And then lastly, I hear this all the time. I even hear this sometimes from coaching clients are great people are hard to find or nobody wants to work. I just don't believe it, my friend. I believe we have an ever deep well of amazing people who want to be a part of our business. Still to this day, I've never hired from the outside. And we are fully staffed until spring at this point in my venue business, even with the craziness of the next several months. So I know a lot of people believe that, but I just don't believe that to be true. Now, why I wanted to shine a light on these things is because if any or multiple of these are things that, oh yeah, it's like I feel like that feels like me. I'm not making it wrong. I'm not making you wrong in this quick video today. But what I want you to notice is those are likely some of the things, those sneaky things that are holding you back in your business. For example, one of my favorite clients, Jen, I remember when she was like, oh, Kristen, I have to be there at every wedding. I have to be there at every event. And now, and it took some coaching, it took some time, it took some intentional decisions and some additional strategies in her business. But no, she's a fantastic team. And she works some weddings, but you know what? She goes on vacation a bunch too. So it's one of those things that they feel little, or it might just be a belief, but you may not realize how much it's actually holding you back in your business. Another one that we hear from time to time, and we see a lot when folks are coming, or even before they come to us on a discovery call, is this feeling like I have to figure it all out myself. You don't, my friend. That's why we started the Venue Accelerator. That's why we started coaching other venue owners, is because, listen, I'm not perfect. We've made a lot of mistakes, and I have grown through a lot of struggles and challenges in this business. Many of them already listed here kind of in this quick training today. But you don't have to figure this out yourself. You don't have to do it alone. And that's why I started coaching other venue owners, because we knew that we weren't perfect, but our model is very different. Our delivery system, the way we protect our time, the way we serve our couples is very different than the industry standard way to do this business. And I knew that if we could do something to help other venue owners, that it's fun to be successful yourself, but quite frankly, it's even more fun, to help other venue owners be successful. And we have a big mission, because I don't know if you know this, but I don't know if you've stopped to think about this, but what you do and what you're contributing to the world is so much bigger than just hosting weddings, right? We have one couple, we have two families, we have one of the most important days of their life, but you also have 50, 100, 200, 300 guests on every single wedding day that you're impacting a day of their life. You have your vendors who you are, your referral partners, who you are sending business to, and who you are, in some ways putting food on the table, helping them put food on the table for their kids. You're helping to add and contribute to the local economy from a hotel room nights perspective, from a, guests at weddings eat at the local restaurant. So what we do as venue owners is so much bigger than just our little business. And we're on a mission, and have been for years now, to help more venue owners have more impact in their business. And all of these tipping points are just growth edges that we've seen our coaching clients grow through. So, and again, none of them are true. They're just beliefs that are holding you back in your business if you're feeling this way. So, it's my goal with clients to see them go from being alone and things feeling hard and it being exhausting. Unfortunately, we see a lot of venue owners come to us when they're reaching kind of that burnout phase, to really feeling supported and excited and flexible and having time freedom again in their business. And if you're a new venue owner and maybe you haven't gotten to the place that you are feeling any of these tricky things yet, I would just say that your opportunity is to learn from others' experiences and shortcut that learning curve, which is really what we're here to do for venue owner coaching clients. So again, my question for you today, my friend, is what sneaky beliefs are holding you back? I am encouraging you to be bold and comment below with the one or two or multiples that resonated with you most today. I think you're going to see other people feel the same way. So I don't want you to feel alone. Again, I'm not making you wrong for any of these things. I'm just shining a light on stepping through powerfully to the other side. And then taking action from that new place is where more opportunity lives in your business. So all right, my friends, that is it for today. Stretching your minds here as a venue owner. We're so often in the day-to-day of our business. We're answering emails, we're writing contracts, we're pulling weeds, we're doing all the things that it's important sometimes to step back and think about your business differently. So thanks for tuning in here today with me, my friends. If you'd like to book a call with our team, maybe you did years ago, and maybe you never have, right? We offer 1 hour time slots, discovery call spots on our calendar. Now, we are busy running our own venue, so we have limited spots every week. Those calls are either with myself or my team, the team members who are supporting venue owners in those conversations have all been with me and been in this business for years. So our goal in that conversation is just to get you really clear on what are the gaps that exist in the business, what are the opportunities, what is it that you really want? You may have some more clarity on what's holding you back today, but what is it that you really want and what are the gaps to getting there? That's really the purpose of that call. Sometimes we invite you into the Venue Accelerator, which is our signature 8-week coaching program for venue owners. We've had hundreds and hundreds of clients go through. They've said great things. You can see them here in the community. And sometimes we refer you out to one of our friends or partners because we're not the best fit to serve you. But either way, the goal of that conversation is for you to have clarity about the next steps forward in your business. So to book a call with our team, it's KristenBinford.com/accelerator. There are no E's in my name, just I's. KristenBinford.com/accelerator. All right, my friends, hashtag live if you're here live, hashtag replay if you catch this later, and we'll see you in a